Hi, kiddos. It's me, Joe. I wanted to tell you something real quick. So, I'm starting school this year, and I'm a little scared. Are you scared? Can you make it better? What can you tell me about school? Is it fun? How do you like your teacher? I don't know. I got these butterflies. I've been listening to Miss Tracy's stories, but I'm still a little nervous. What? Oh, you are too? So I'm not the only one? Wonderful! What? So, on the first day, you and we can be friends? Awesome! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, well, I better give this back to Miss Tracy now so she can read us 2 more books. But I just wanted you guys to know too that I get a little scared too. Okay, okay. Oh, thanks for making me feel so much better. Oh my gosh, I just love you guys. You're the best. Hi, Joe. Did I just hear you talking? Well, I mean, maybe. I was just talking to the kids a little bit about how excited I am and how, I'm not scared. Joe, it's okay if you're scared. Uh, it is? It's okay. Well, yeah. Again, we all get a little scared and have a couple butterflies in our stomach. It's normal. It'll be just fine. And just wait till you get to your classroom and you get to see your teacher and all the kids. You're gonna be so excited. Oh my gosh, that does sound like so much fun. I told you, Joe, you have nothing to worry about. And you already know somebody, right? Well, who do I know? Joe, you know me. Oh, Miss Tracy, I didn't think of that. Of course I know you. Oh, man. Oh, Joe, you're so silly. All right, buddy, I got 2 more books today that we're going to finish out this week with. They're pretty awesome. And one's kind of a little bit of an important lesson about glue. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm ready to listen. All right, buddy, you sit down there. Today, you guys, I have 2 great books. We're going to end this week with one of my favorites, and I think the teachers might be very happy that I'm telling you this. Too much glue. Now, is there such a thing? Actually, there is. So we're going to read that one today, and I have one more. It's called First Day Jitters, just to get us on the right path for the last weekend before school starts. So we will start with Too Much Glue. And this one is written by Jason Lefebvre. Sorry, Jason. I do not know how to pronounce your last name. And it's illustrated by Zach Retz. And remember, the author is the one that writes all the awesome words that we get to read, and that illustrator draws those amazing, amazing pictures. Our teacher says, too much glue never dries. She reminds us, glue raindrops, not puddles. And she warns me, Maddie, too much glue. But my dad and I love glue. At home, we make glue castles, glue mustaches, and even glue bouncy balls. Mom is happy to help. So during art class, I find the fullest bottles of glue. I tip them over and squeeze, plop! Glue squishes from the orange tips and slops all over. Sequins and googly eyes float around in a gluey lake. Then it's time for the most important decoration. Geronimo! A belly flop onto the table and roll around, letting the glue and everything else cover me. Time to go to the train wreck, I announced. But when I tried to pull myself off the table, I boing right back down. Too much glue, Maddie. Too much glue, my teacher squawks. This is bad. There's only half an hour until the end of school, and all I can do is lift my head, wave my hands, and wiggle my feet. The rest of me is blucky, stucky mess. Can somebody help me? I call. While my teacher breathes into a paper bag, Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Izzy, Noah, and Owen get to work. Soon I'm roped from all sides like a rodeo pony, but when they try to pull me out, snap! The lasso breaks, leaving colorful octopus tentacles everywhere. The glue is too strong now, and I'm a clingy, stringy, lucky, stucky mess. "Don't worry, Maddie. We know what to do," shout Luke and Grace from across the room. "Is that a tow truck?" I ask as they wheel the contraption over and stick the plastic hook into my suit of glue. My friends pull one way, and the glue pulls the other. Creak, click, 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 until kaboom! The toy truck explodes. The plastic bricks rain all over. Now I'm a clicky bricky, clingy, stringy, bluggy, stucky mess. The school nurse bursts in and checks my temperature. 89.6. "Sorry, no fever. I can't send you home early." She dabs and pats me like I'm spilled juice, but the more she blots, the more the glue spreads. Soon I am a melted mummy, clicky bricky, clingy, stingy, blocky, stucky mess. Then the principal comes in. He takes one look at me, sticks a note on my belly, and leaves. Seeing my teacher huffing and puffing like a train gives me a great idea. I whisper it to Haley and Owen. The final bell rings and everyone freezes, except Owen and Haley. "It's the biggest one we could make," they shout, furiously flapping a huge paper fan at me. Then, just as I'm thinking I'll be the note on my tummy, melted mommy, clicky blicky, clingy stringy, lucky stucky glue boy for the rest of my life, my plan works. Something my teacher said could never happen happens. The glue dries, but I'm still stuck, and now I hear footsteps. The door starts to open. My father and some other carpool parents walk in. Dad comes closer and inspects me. Then he peels me off the table, glue, yarn, bricks, and all. He spins me around. No one makes a sound. Then Dad smiles. "Maddie, you're a masterpiece!" He holds me up for everyone to admire. All my friends cheer. The car ride home is interesting. You see all this stuff flying off? Mom is speechless when Dad brings me in the house, but he knows just what to do. "Well, kiddo," Dad says, "some beautiful things only happen once, and this is one of those things." He gently grips the dry glue in front of my neck and behind my collar and peels me open like a ripe banana. Now it's Dad's turn to glue, and he seals at the sides of the me-shaped artwork. I bet it would take all the glue in the art room to make a U-shaped work of art, Dad, I say. Dad laughs. Then he glues a big magnet on the back of my project and hangs it on the fridge. During dinner, we sneak peeks at my masterpiece, and after dinner, we take the principal's note very seriously. It says, "From the desk of Elmer G. Stuckey, please encourage Maddie to use tape instead of glue." And look, he taped himself from the ceiling. So just remember, there is such thing as too much glue. All right, kiddos, I have one more, and it's the First Day Jitters, and it is by Julie Danberg and illustrated by Judy Love. "Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed," Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. "You don't want to miss the first day at our new school, do you?" "I'm not going," said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. "Of course you're going, honey," said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. "No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school," Sarah said. She turned down to the end of her bed.
How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it'll be hard, and I'll just hate it. That's all. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. They will think that I'm lucky, and they will wish that they were all home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mr. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mr. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on. I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry. Everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. Then, when they got to her classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Miss Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Miss Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah into the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. What do you guys think? So here's what I thought was funny. We've been reading stories all week about how we're nervous, but don't you think maybe your teacher's also a little nervous? A new classroom full of kiddos, a whole new subjects to teach, all sorts of crazy things. So make sure to be super kind to those teachers on the first day when you see them. Give them an air high five, some air knucks, man. Let them know that you think that they shouldn't be nervous either. Help them with their butterflies. All right, you guys, it is a busy week. Next week, school starts. Woo! So excited. I'm so excited to see you guys. It's going to be a great year. And remember, you already have one friend. Me! Yes! Yes. All right, kiddos. Again, I'll see you in just a couple days.